If you also dream of a custom dressmaking mannequin, then you are in the right place. In this video, I will explain when you need a dressmaking mannequin, how to use it, and especially the 3 mistakes I see all the time when purchasing your dressmaking mannequins. And the third mistake is really the one I see most often, where you literally get fooled by marketing, and it drives me crazy. So make sure to stay until the end of the video before you start. For those who do not know me, I am Alison Lecointre, and I worked for 6 years for the House of Chanel as a seamstress. And the techniques that I will teach you in this special custom mannequin training are secret techniques that I have only seen in sewing workshops, and I will reveal them to you today. First of all, in what situations will you need a dressmaking mannequin? So, if you are a regular seamstress who makes coats, dresses, pants, or whatever else on a weekly or even monthly basis, and you really want to take your skills to the next level, you need a dressmaking mannequin. It is truly the essential tool for all seamstresses who respect themselves and want to reach a certain level in sewing. The mannequin will indeed really help you check the drape of your garment and make adjustments to your creation. Having something in shape directly allows you to immediately notice certain flaws that you might not really see when it's flat, and correct them more easily. This will save you from having to put the garment on yourself, pin it 36,000 times, take it off, remove it, and take it off 6 times a day to make a simple alteration. It will really be a time saver. You will be able to step back from what you are doing, from your work, and pin directly onto your mannequin to adjust your creation. If you are a bit tired of using ready-made flat patterns and want to create your own patterns and designs, then it is essential to have a mannequin for modeling. So you will simply use the mannequin and effectively create your pattern directly using ribbon on your mannequin, thus by draping. And so in this case, it is better to have a custom mannequin. You will create your garments directly on the mannequin, already matching your measurements. So this is truly the dream of all seamstresses. Now we will look at the 3 mistakes to avoid when purchasing your mannequins. I have seen some tutorials circulating on social media that show you how to make mannequins out of papier-mâché by wrapping yourself in cellophane and filling the mannequin with plaster. Other mannequins where you surround yourself with tape. In short, I strongly advise you not to do that. You will waste time and money. The problem is that a mannequin needs to be symmetrical, it needs to be regular, and it should have a certain structure. So, if you take all the imperfections of your body, all the little bulges, all the small asymmetries, because no body is perfect, when you use this mannequin and create your garments directly on it, your creation, your fabric, will also have all the flaws of your mannequin. So there you go, a mannequin, even if it has to be custom made, does not have to replicate all the flaws of our body. Secondly, the problem is once you have this large plaster bust, you need to dress it, you need fabric, you need a base. All of this is complicated when you have a huge plaster form. Really, I urge you not to do that. The second mistake I encourage you to avoid when choosing to buy a mannequin is to bankrupt yourself by purchasing a Stockman mannequin or an equivalent. Even though it looks very beautiful, and we all dream of the Stockman mannequin, it may remind you of sewing workshops, and there you have it, it's prestigious. The problem with Stockman mannequins, having had one and having worked with them at Chanel, is that they are designed for haute couture shapes, meaning for high fashion models. This means girls who have no breasts, no waist, no stomach, and no hips. Women who are literally at the opposite end of the normal standards of the typical woman today. So, unless it really matches your body shape, I encourage you to avoid this type of mannequin that costs at least $500.09 and $250 secondhand, which is quite a large budget for people who are not professionals. Therefore, you may not be able to recoup this investment as professionals might. The third mistake I see the most, and that annoys me the most when buying a mannequin, is that infamous adjustable red mannequin that we see in many fabric stores. And it literally annoys me because it's a total scam. I don't think a real dressmaker created this kind of mannequin because it's unusable for any self-respecting seamstress. Firstly, this type of mannequin is made of plastic, PVC, and it is lightweight. It keeps moving, so when you touch it, I had one when I was young. And when you touch it, it keeps moving, and that's not possible. A mannequin should be heavy, it should have a drape, and it should not move in all directions as soon as you place your muslin on it or put your fabric on it. And this kind of mannequin is too fragile, it doesn't last over time, and above all, it keeps moving in all directions, so just that is unbearable. Secondly, generally these mannequins are red, which is a dark color, and that is really the opposite of what you need in draping. You need a light colored fabric. Why? You will position ribbons on your mannequin to create your shapes, if only to have the main lines of your bodice. Next, you will search for your shapes on your mannequin using black ribbons for the garment's panels, and then you will apply a white muslin over it. The contrast between the white mannequin and the black ribbon will allow you to see your ribbons through transparency, enabling you to refine your outline. If your mannequin is red, which is a dark color, then your ribbons simply won't stand out through transparency, and therefore you won't be able to do anything with them. Next, the third reason not to buy this type of adjustable red mannequin is precisely those little wheels that have contributed to their success. But it would be misleading to make you believe that this kind of thing is practical, as it is quite the opposite. The foundation of draping is being able to pin your muslin to your mannequin at the front, the side, and the back. So if there is a gap in the middle, on the side, and at the back of your mannequin because you have opened it up, as you wanted to adjust this mannequin to your size, then there is an opening. Well, you cannot use your mannequin and you cannot work properly. Don't worry, I won't let you down. I'll show you my skills learned in workshops, which I haven't seen anywhere else. You can really have a beautiful mannequin like the one I made this week for the custom mannequin training. Know that in haute couture, all clients have custom mannequins made for them. This way, seamstresses can work directly on the mannequin that matches the client's shape. So it is truly a time saver and a convenience for all seamstresses. So in this masterclass, because it is truly a course of great value with a lot of information and expertise that I will share with you in this video, I will show you how I create a custom dressmaking mannequin. In this video, I will show you the best tips for finding a base, a dress form to get started. I will also show you how to take your measurements correctly, then how to pad a mannequin, because we will pad it to ensure it is the right size. So, I will demonstrate how to properly pad a mannequin, and then how to put a cover over it, to work on it effectively. I will guide you through all of this step by step in this video, so I'll see you very soon.